What?
Yeah, and Louis Money as well.
Yeah, I was like, there's a third. I forgot that was before them. That's incredible. But who was Louis Money playing? Was Louis Money using Palutena?
Looks like it. Yeah, 3-1.
Because that's who Chag likes to play.
That is true. That is true.
And look, you want to talk about a warm-up, talk about knowing a matchup. Yeah, one Palu's already gone down, a very notable one at that. So.
Yeah, one of the Palus, honestly. So, yeah, BeastModePaul warmed up, ready to rock. I think there's going to be another bang-up set, you know. Because with Hero, how many heroes are there? You know, there's like BeastModePaul.
You see this? You beat Louis. You beat my homie. Okay, let's bring out someone else.
Min. Okay, I like it. I mean, one, BeastModePaul already showing that he's like well adjusted. That double parry is always something that you do when you're just like, okay, I know the timing like the back of my hand on this one. But this is the matchup that I feel like can be really tricky once BeastModePaul is put off stage. Because if you don't get zoomed, that up air can scout out every time. But the up air into down air is going to be a good spike and showing that BeastModePaul is here to play, not mess around, closing out stuff as soon as possible can. Get a zoom? No zoom, and a little bit of a body block it looks like as well to prevent BeastModePaul from getting to the point where the mag can kick in. Chag drawing first blood in this top 32 set.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Chag forced to a low recovery.
I kind of like this pick, you know, in theory, just because Min-Min's going to edge guard a bit easier probably, and then also has that range to kind of deal with some of that distance, some of those projectiles that BeastModePaul is going to want to throw out using Hero.
Yeah, and for what it's worth, I'm reading the spells that come up really quick. BeastModePaul has been getting really unlucky with these top decks, you know. Hasn't really been getting a lot of accelerators. Got one at the start of the second stock to kind of help get around the arms, but also hasn't really been getting too many options to help the edge guards kind of continue, you know. Like, we're getting some booms, we're getting some kabooms, but Chag is very, very privy to the timing, but I haven't seen an oom for a psych up yet as well.
Oh, okay, look, all the luck was used earlier, okay? Getting here. Now you got to do it just with the fisticuffs.
I don't know if I call that bracket run luck, man. Like, that's too many upsets to make a slug, but we got a snipe mom, get the camera, and able to get the kill right there with the held forward air from Chag.
Yeah, I mean, Chag right now, just stellar performance. It seems like everything is going his way. Does finally get hit and lose a stock. Right now, Chag, though, I mean, you have such a large advantage right now. Don't change up the game plan. Keep doing what you're doing until BeastModePaul makes those adjustments and starts making it pay.
But something to note is that the further behind you are, the more liable Thwack and Whack are to kill. So it does take a little chunk of MP, though. So BeastModePaul has to land a couple hits. I feel like once we're above like 60-ish, we're going to see a bit more Thwack start to come out, go gambling. And again, no crit as well. Accelerator is starting to come up in the deck a little bit more often. So it's going to be good for BeastModePaul just to help regain some neutral control and start to get more of the hits in to begin the domino effect.
Definitely could have used that. I mean, the speed is great. Doesn't still have it, of course. Throws out the kaboom. Not able to get anything off of it. 15 MP, though. You know, that MP is getting low. That is something to concern yourself with because you are going to need that for your recovery as well. And Min is just so good at actually putting their opponents off stage. Something for BeastModePaul to keep in mind. Yeah,
just need a hit to build up the MP. I mean, Thwack was in the deck, but not able to really get anything off it. But forward smash, no crit needed. That was a pretty much kill right there. And the oomph is coming out. Okay, this is where things are going to get scary because oomph with rage, I've seen some unholy things happen. I can see a shield pop right now. Chag recognizing that, not even opting the shield. Full aggression right now, covering all those zones.
Yep, I will just keep on swinging. I will stay away from you. We're not dealing with this move. We're not dealing with you in game number 1. Chag taking it rather convincingly as well.
Yeah, and I don't even think that was empowered forward air or back air right there. I think that was just hands, or arms, I should say, I guess. Yeah. But that was a checkmate situation, I believe, because once you're on that platform, you know, what are you going to do? It's a timing mix-up. You can try and neutral, get up, or roll in, but being able to cover all those options is what Min does best. So good stuff to Chag. Taking that game number 1, I imagine we're going to stick with Min for as long as it keeps on working. And
I would
ain't
not
broke,
change
don't
it.
fix it.
That's couldn't say it better myself. And I mean, Min on paper makes a lot of sense as well when you think about it. Great keep away game. Don't have to worry about a lot of these top decks, if you will, because most of them, are up close and personal. And if you have the distance, even the ones that are ranged that affect you, you have so much time to react.
Yeah, you can react to the words that are on there really quick. You only really have to worry about like sizzle, bang, and like more of the projectiles. But with Beast Mode's luck as well, not getting a lot of accelerators, not getting a lot of zooms in recovery situations. The deck has really been not playing in his favor so far in game number 1. But game 2 is a new game, and Accelerator looks like it's here to play.
We will see if that is going to be enough to kind of turn the tides. Slight advantage right now for BeastModePaul, but it looks like it's going away. Spoke too soon as BeastModePaul just finding another opening on that platform, though. How are you getting off? Okay, we're just trading places with the opponent. Managed to work out plenty of MP to work with as well. Use that psych up. Throws out a kaboom. Does not connect. Great power shield coming in from Chag.
Yeah, and I think BeastModePaul, yep, there we go. The he was looking for something. But the thing about what's happening on these platforms is that BeastModePaul is opting to roll in a bit more. And rolling in actually is pretty good on min-min because it becomes a timing mix-up. Because if you get the timing right, you get paid off a lot more because you're a bit closer and her arms can only cover so much,
Yeah. Definitely good observation right there, J-Dog. Chag, I mean, looking for an opening, but it seems like game number 1, Chag was playing this style. BeastModePaul was running into things. Right now, it seems like BeastModePaul is like, look, you're not really trying to hit me. You're just trying to attack certain spots. I'll just play around a little better. I'll just slow down some of my aggression, and it's paying off so well. I don't know what you want to do to reflect there, but it is used. Maybe just wants to take it off the table so can't get it later. That's
exactly what it is, yeah. When you get that option out of the way, that's just more options that are more helpful for you in this matchup. So if you have the MP to burn, I've seen a lot of hero players get that. But I've seen a lot of hero players get that back air as well. It's a huge move, covers a lot of space, and it has a little bit of natural delay to it. No zoom. Well, okay, we got the zoom that time around. The odds are increased when you're in the blast zone. So you have, I think it's a 50-50 shot when you're in the magnifying glass.
Because that was fun and fair, according to Sakurai.
I mean, unironically, he does need it. Like, he actually needs it. In this matchup with all these characters, yeah, he needs that.
Look, I just played some normal, honest characters. I don't think they need any of this stuff.
The Overton window for honesty switches every game, okay? It shifts more and more to dishonest every time. All more is a dishonest character back in the day, okay?
Okay, man, okay. 182 right now, finally losing that stock. BeastModePaul just relentless when it comes to keeping it. Just like, look, it's here. I'm not letting it go. I don't care what you do, Chag. Shields that snooze. That would have just, been such a nightmare. We've all gone to sleep with that move and then died at 40%.
Especially when Oomph is on the board. Oh, she ain't sleep. She woke. Okay. It's going to eliminate the psych up with just a forward air. I'm sure Chag is A-okay with that. That could have been far, far worse. All right, Bang's going to cause a timing mix-up right there. BeastModePaul gets grabbed. This is a problem. The Empowered Dragon is a haymaker and a half. Has to air dodge through the laser, but the empowerment is still there. You have to try and weather the storm. You have to try and make sure that you don't get tagged with any haymakers right now. Boom's going to clear the ledge, but not having the MP to get an up B, and no zoom came up. BeastModePaul, last stock, and Chag, good discipline to shield that snooze for like the 5th time in a row.
Throwing everything out there. All the MP getting used. Chag's still live at the moment, but at 143, I'm so scared for you.
Yep, the Christmas combo, I was about to say.
For you.
Good night. Yeah, got the accelerator for positioning, got the oomph for the power. Your shield's going to get popped, and Chag was stuck on that platform. Not really any real way down safely. Going to get that shield pop and going to bring us to a game number 3.
Yeah. Great stuff. We will see what adjustments can be made because, I mean, look, BeastModePaul looked like an entirely different player that game. A lot more aggressive, but it seemed like picked the shots a lot better. You know, it wasn't mindless aggression. It seemed like maybe the first game, he's like, look, hey, look, it's just a knowledge check. Oh, you have the knowledge? Okay, here's my next layer. And Chag wasn't able to take it.
I think the big thing also was the platforms on Battlefield. Chag got stuck on that a couple times, as we saw in the last stock. And, I mean, kind of being stuck on the middle platform here could be a dividend, but it won't help with Chag's recovery as much. So I feel like there's a solid counter pick here for Chag. He's kind of betting on himself and kind of saying, okay, I can cover all these zones as much as I can.
We'll see if this platform placement changes things at all. Right now, it doesn't seem like it is, as, BeastModePaul, fantastic lead so far. Up by about 80% at the moment. Chag, though, did get BeastModePaul off stage, goes for edge guard, but does not matter. Zoom, zoom, zoom. I'm getting out of there for free, baby.
Yeah, he's zooming. He's zooming. I mean, the luck is starting to come more on the side for BeastModePaul, and the forward tilt more than enough to get that stock. When both hits work, you're going to feel it.
And Chag definitely did. Love that conversion right there. Little three-piece. Okay, are we getting biscuit and a soda as well? Apparently not. We only went with the dinner today at Popeyes.
All right. But the down tilt's going to come through, buy some more space back for Chag. And BeastModePaul, we're just going to have to give the swoosh, or cuss-swoosh, I should say, and able to make it back just fine. Chag looking for anything, but the zaps are starting to come out, and the MP management is working out well for BeastModePaul. Gets the balance to remove that from the queue. Accelerator and a swoosh is going to be more than enough to get the recovery out. And Chag looking for anything, but the megawatt is going to be enough to get some stage control back, but Zoom is always on the deck for BeastModePaul, and I don't think Chag has an answer for it just yet, Logic.
Not quite yet. Gets the hill off, gets the ledge as well. Chag actually kind of letting BeastModePaul up for free.
Yeah, Zoom was there, but it wasn't the bottom of the queue, and he already committed to going down.
And we hear a timeout happening on the other screen. Seems like the crowd is very happy for it. Not sure who won, but I'm sure we'll find out momentarily. Right now, though, Chag fighting for his life at the moment. BeastModePaul just, looking fantastic, moving around, bob and weaving. Not going to take the stock quite yet, but man, Chag is on the back foot.
Oh, looks like Peanut just timed out on him. 3-0. That's wild. Peanut is him. Peanut is him this weekend. Yeah, Peanut 3-0 on him.
Peanut beat Fargo as well.
That's so wild.
What? Okay, we got to focus.
Lock back in. Let's lock back in.
Bang is going to hit, not taking the stock. But look, Chag is bit by bit clawing his way back into this. You're off stage, but you're still alive at the moment. There's only so much BeastModePaul is willing to do there, and oh man, charge it up, covers so many options. Chag not ready for that one.
Yeah, the only thing you can really do is I think it covers ledge hang too, so yeah. If you commit to hang on to the ledge for too long, you're just going to have to eat that mix-up. BeastModePaul caught Chag sleeping at the wheel a little bit. All right, only 25 MP. Still in a good position, but here we go. The back throw, empowered arm. We're going to get the laser? No, not quite. Zoom's going to be able to just get you out of dodge right there. And you know what is the shark in the water right here, I think, is the thwack. We haven't seen any, but I think that's still an option. Oh! Wait, that hit! That hit, you got stage control off that battle. You know what?
Was it worth? Yeah, look,
listen,
genius level.
You cannot spell worth without throw sometimes, okay? Whether it's a worth or a throw, we'll find out in just a few seconds. But right now, it's looking like that was a trade that was well worth it. And that forward air is going to seal the deal. BeastModePaul going up 2-1 right now.
Made it happen, and look, it was clearly worth. Clearly worth.
Yeah, it's working out well so far. So 2-1 right now, Chag. Back to the drawing board a little bit. I really do feel like part of it is stage pick. I wonder what stages are being banned, but you want minimal platforms, right? You want to be able to just call out BeastModePaul's landings. You also have to be able to cover Zoom effectively. I think that's been the big Achilles heel. But if you're not able to do that, I think maybe opting to get more aggression. BeastModePaul is rolling in a lot, very wise in the matchup. So maybe even a bit of a bait to hip grab, or it's an all-around character switch, because Palutena is back on the table right here, Logic.
Palutena is indeed here. Maybe a little faster to get to Zoom, but you do have to commit a bit harder when you're going for those edge guards. So we'll see if this pick helps. You do have a reflector, just something BeastModePaul might have to be considerate of at times. But I think the biggest thing is going to be this nair that Palutena has. It's going to make it a lot easier when you're fighting up close and personal with Hero.
Absolutely, yeah. It's going to turn a bit more into a up-close affair, as you said, and getting that down throw into back air. BeastModePaul looking like he's still maybe locked into the min-min timing, but locked into this game pace is BeastModePaul as well. Getting that up smash off a call out, and Chag dropping that first stock right there.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what character you are. That was just a read. Hardcore. BeastModePaul needed something like that. Some people call it desperation. Me, I call it calculated.
Exactly. Yeah, if it works and you weren't even that far behind, I would say that was all according to plan,
There's a zoom. Guess is right. Okay, I believe you have a 1 out of 4 chance. There's 4 different positions, if I'm not mistaken, you can go to with zoom.
I feel like it, yeah. I just kind of throw an aerial and hope. I've been right before, I've been wrong before.
infinite positions.
Oh, it's infinite. Okay, yeah, you can just be anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah, honestly, what you gotta do is look at the camera and kind of look at the little like mini display in the top right or left. That's the only way that you can kind of have a clue. But Chag having a good call out right there, and I didn't know that one had 2 hits. I thought that was just a small little sizz right there.
Something to note, that's something that Min can't really do nearly as well, but Palutena can jump up there with that up air just like that, and it's going to beat every single button. So kind of a different change that BeastModePaul is going to have to deal with now whenever he actually opts to use that zoom.
Yeah. Palutena, just having the speed to zip around and get back easier. So, yep. The mana is not on the side of BeastModePaul right now. The hits have not been on the side for a little bit, and Chag is starting to run away with it. And yeah, I saw whack on the window for a second. It's possible. But yeah, the nair into up tilt. Up tilt still not a utilized move in 2025. I'm begging Palutena to use it because Chag closed out a beautiful stop with it.
And that was just so much pressure right there.
Yeah, that's a layup right there, but got sent the other way, so BeastModePaul definitely able to be all right for a little bit. Christmas combo that's going to be A-OK with Accelerator to get to where the recovery was going to happen.
Christmas combo was indeed given a gift right there. Chag, though, great position to be in at the moment. You already have 42 put on to BeastModePaul, but man, that lead is gone in an instant. You got to worry about any of the top decks. And right now, I mean, just moving and moving, looking great at the moment. Chag needs to get that composure back, but oh man, Oomph is online. I'm a little worried.
I almost thought he was going to get the psych up on top of that too. That would have been a critical moment, but we still got some move. Metal Slash ended up getting that and forcing her low recovery. Okay, maybe a little bit of jitters right there. BeastModePaul knowing he's on the precipice of moving on into the top 32. The psych up is there, but Chag is going to buy some space with the jab just to force another low recovery. BeastModePaul able to sneak back onto stage and getting a little bit too comfortable with that menu. Accelerator is there, and now we got a lot more options. Thwack is there, but not going to go for it. The psych-up is there. This is scary logic. Merry Christmas? No. The sizzle is going to be blocked, but the forward tilt is going to be connected, but we're still alive.
Wait, all you got to do is make it back. Did just that. Right now, 111 to 113. You're off stage. Never mind. Went for a bump. Shoots for that up air. Not able to connect. 22 MP left. Can you get off that ledge? Managed to do it.
That jab was a get off me, please. I need space. We got the call out again. You caught the same shot like 3 times. Unlucky, but BeastModePaul able to get away just by pixels. Flame Slash wears down the shield, but the back air is going to take the game. Logic, I called at the start. I'm happy to see it in fruition. Another game number 5.
It is here, and who would have thought that we would have gotten here because of Palutena? And it's a little interesting when you think about it, because sometimes you get a little afraid because someone has defeated a character that you also use. And look, I was a little worried as well. It's like, Louis Money defeated that Palu, but Chag, different play style, different understanding of the matchup, and look at what is coming to fruition because of it.
Sometimes I actually think having like a warm-up against a different player, the same character works against you, because everyone plays very different at this level. You know, everyone picks slightly different options. So if you're not quite locked in step, you're kind of being like, okay, I'll punish this. Oh, wait, that's what Louis Money picked there, but Chag's a little bit of a different beast. And so sometimes it works to mix up, and also just having different characters in the pocket is what like my go Proto Manum does. Sometimes just switching even off of a win just to kind of make sure that your opponent has a different pace in mind when you're playing at such different steps. So game number 5, everyone's adjusted. This is going to be an honest match all the way through. It looks like we're going to stick with the Palutena. And game number 5, these players are hungry. I am too. Let's get into it.
I was going to say, unless you go back to Min. There is something I've noticed at times, though, is that maybe you win the first game and your opponent takes a little longer to adjust. So sometimes you just switch back and forth just to mess with them.
Yeah, you can do that. You can mess with pacing like pretty easy like that.
Not something we're seeing here. Game number 5, Chag, BeastModePaul, Palutena, Hero. Who is advancing a little bit further and who is saying I did good but not good enough?
We will find out. Yeah, because BeastModePaul saw a lead early on, but going to Kalos, it's going to be a little bit tricky to make these recoveries happen consistently. Yeah,
that's something I was just thinking, J-Dog. You know, it's so easy to drop down with a meaty nair from Palutena when you want to edge guard Hero. You know that there's really only one spot you can go to. Hit that 2-frame, not able to take the stock though.
All right, but we got some red glow. What do we got here? Yep, Chag just holding shield, which is still a brave option. You know, that shield could pop any second. But BeastModePaul on the prowl, on the hunt. Chag knows it. and just playing very evasive at the moment. All right, we're out the red, but you still have to watch your shield though. Here, I was plenty of ways to pop it.
Gotta watch everything in the moment. That back air does come through. Chag hits that nair. Has BeastModePaul off stage. Are we making it back? We are. No attempt from Chag right there. Opting to take stage control. We're not wanting to take any risk. To the sky as you go, but still alive for the moment.
For now, good down air out of shield, covering that option. BeastModePaul forced to retreat to the ledge. Not going for a high recovery and lots of mix-ups as well. And the zap is enough. No charge on that. 176 on Kalos. Surprised yourself, but the raise probably helped out.
Why can a range jab kill you?
Yeah.
That is what zap is, all right? Use that zoom. Are we guessing right? We did not. 144, though, put on BeastModePaul. To the sky you go. Up throw. And Chag.
Zooming.
Yeah, I mean, look, even Palu can't catch you.
Yeah. One of the fast characters in the game once Accelerator is online. Using the menu to stall out the momentum and just laying clean on the platform, avoiding the explosive flame as well. Chag looking for any hit. Any hit. This is getting a little unreasonable. 171. BeastModePaul knows that blocking has been on the table, so lots more grabs is starting to come out as well. Chag is on the prowl for that back air. On the prowl for a grab, for a back throw or something, but BeastModePaul not giving anything up. But there we go. That back air gets called out finally. And Chag on the board with stocks.
Yes, and I mean, look, making him work for it, that is for damn sure. Sitting at 70% essentially for Chag. What openings are you going to find? What risks are you willing to take? What are you going to do to close this gap right now?
Oh, actually, Kalos, yeah, it does offer some options for BeastModePaul right there. That be out shield becomes more of a powerful option because you land right next to them and or might be able to get a follow-up or confirm even. Accelerate Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. Get some milk and cookies out because, yeah, it could be a problem. The glow continues. Got the psych up and the accelerate for now. And the kaboom, good option right there from Chag, just rolling in, avoiding all that smoke.
Yeah, definitely want to take the much weaker attack from the hero on the stage instead of the projectile that was off the stage.
Yeah.
But MP's getting a little low at the moment. Something to keep in mind, you know. BeastModePaul uses pretty much any spell. Has plenty now. I was going to say, I was worried about that recovery, but definitely in a decent position at the moment.
Oh, huge commitment, though, with the swoosh, and look at how much control you lost off of that. Luckily, Accelerator's going to be back.
Can't make it back. Oh, I spoke too soon. I thought that option was going to be covered. I was wrong.
I mean, Accelerator kind of put him in position to cover a lot faster than you would expect otherwise. So Chag is not able to get back into step quite soon enough. A high recovery. Chag is standing there menacingly, waiting for anything to happen. All right, Accelerator is going to get some stage control back. Chag is now or never.
Look, couldn't say it better myself. Now or never. What are you going to do? You got to first get this second stock off. You got to throw him off the stage. That's where Palu really shines. But right now, BeastModePaul making it damn near impossible to do. Got him out there.
And not going for the flame slash, just trying to get some lead trapping going. And not going for any installs, looking for a zoom. Are we going to get a zoom? No, we're just going to go swoosh and get back on stage. And it looks like BeastModePaul not quite able to like close with the significant hits, but still getting the nickels and dimes. That's all you need when you're in the lead.
Just nickels and dimes. Tell that to a billionaire.
They'll take nickels and dimes. How do you think they became a billionaire? They're greedy as heck. They'll take every cent. All right, only 7 MP, so not a lot of options. BeastModePaul has to scrap the old-fashioned way. I have to audio kamikazes on the table, but who needs a kamikaze when you have a near confirm right there? One more hit, and BeastModePaul popping off, gets the big win. And dang, I wish we had a camera.
We didn't have a camera. That's all right.
Yeah, and the crowd was feeling it. Let's go gambling, and it's all bet on black, and you're going to get it right back. BeastModePaul moving on through this bracket, through loser side. Chag also falling at 17th place, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, great performance. Just BeastModePaul, such a good player. I mean, it's how the cookie crumbles sometimes. But make sure we can pay the bill so that we have some cookies to crumble.